Hi guys, in this video I will demonstrate how to install RPM meter on your bike. This installation is not limited to just Renegades. You can use the same procedure to install RPM meter, also known as tachometer, on any bike. Now the question is, why do you need an RPM meter on your bike? So you can actually read on internet, there's a lot of materials available. So what's the use of RPM meter? But for me, being on the right gear and while shifting gear, I need the maximum torque. So RPM meter helps me a lot with that, and also to keep my bike in the right idling tune. RPM meter helps me as well. I'll show you more in the video ahead. So let's get started and let's see. Let me show you quickly how did I install this RPM meter on my bike. So I ordered a generic RPM meter which is not specific to any bike model, which will suit any bike, any model. So I just wanted to see if that suits RPM meter works on my bike or not. So I just bought a generic one. So that's the ignition coil, the white color one under your tank. That's your signal point. I'll show you more on how that's important for the RPM meter to work. So let's see how the connection should be done for the RPM meter. So this is the generic RPM meter. It has multiple wires. The three main wires for this RPM meter to work is the green, yellow and the black. So the green is your negative, which has to come from battery, or you can connect to the ground, as in the body of the bike. And the black one is actually the positive, and the yellow wire, what you see there, that's the wire which needs to be connected to your ignition coil, and that will give you indication to the RPM meter, the revolution per minute the motor is doing. So let's get connected. I'm just going to do a rough connection right now and see if this RPM meter works the way I desire it. So I'm taking the plus and minus from my headlight console, open the dome, and I'm going to connect the yellow wire, which is a signal wire, to that ignition coil. So that's what I'm showing right now. So that's the ignition coil. So the signal wire I'm going to connect to the positive side of the ignition coil. It would have been a lot easier to remove the tank and do it that way. I get more space. But it's quite a lot of an effort to remove the tank and do it, so I'm just trying to do it, try to squeeze in my hand under the tank and do it. Now with my bike running, I'm going to connect this signal wire onto the ignition coil and see if the RPM meter reacts. Oh yeah, you can see the needle going up. So it goes up whenever I touch the yellow wire to the ignition coil. So looks like it is working. So I'm doing again the final testing and see if it works all smoothly. So I'm going to raise the throttle and see if the RPM needle goes up. It is quite responsive. So that's the final place where I mounted my RPM meter. So I've cleaned up all the wiring and finalized all the wiring. So now I can clearly see that my engine idling is quite high. It's at 2000 RPM, where the actual I think the best RPM best idling position is around little less than 1000 RPM per minute. So since mine is a BS3 model, so I have a carburetor, it's a carburetor engine, so I'm going to adjust the idling. So that's the idling knob right under your carburetor. So I'm going to use that to get to the right idling. It completely depends on you. If you want a faster response on your bike throttle, so you can keep the idling high, to get that maximum punch out of your bike. But I like it smooth, typical cruiser style idling for my bike, so I'm going to just keep it just about 1000 RPM per minute. I mean, that suits my driving style. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing in more videos like this. Alright, Merry Christmas to everyone, and in advance a Happy New Year to everyone. Alright guys, stay safe, ride safe. Cheers, bye bye.